Hi, I'm Nancy Levin. I help coaches and aspiring coaches and anyone who wants to add coaching skills to their current career, elevate their life and their business. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm reflecting on 2022, and I'd like to share with you three of the biggest lessons I've learned and embodied this year. So, first, is as much as I love to coach and teach and train, I also really love to learn. So this year, I've actually participated in two trainings. In the early part of the year, I did my dear friend Lori Wagner's Wild Writing Teacher Training, and I am now enrolled currently in Deborah Egerton's Enneagram and Inclusion, Diversity, Equity, and Anti-Racism training. And both of these programs have pushed me in new and different ways. And I really am appreciating being in the seat of a student. I think it actually makes me an even better teacher. The second lesson I've learned is that I can give myself permission to sleep as long as I need to instead of bouncing out of bed at 5:30 a.m. So here's the deal. I have always been an early riser. And, growing up, there was definitely heavy messaging that if you slept late, you were lazy. So I've always been an early riser, and I quite frankly love the early morning. However, when menopause hit, everything changed. I have trouble falling asleep now. I have trouble staying asleep now. And I'm up for several hours in the middle of the night, which has then translated into me sleeping longer in the morning. And when this first started happening, it was really confronting. I had to really examine, what am I making this mean about myself? And is it okay to sleep this long or late, quote unquote? And I've gotten to the place where I really have given myself full permission to sleep as long as I need to. And, I've been searching for the right phrasing because the language we have right now, like I've been saying, sleeping late or sleeping in, it definitely has a negative connotation. So I've been racking my brain trying to find the language. And I heard from my dear friend Kate Northrup the other day. She said, I woke up when I was done sleeping. And I absolutely love that language. I woke up when I was done sleeping. So I slept until I was finished sleeping, instead of this idea of there only being sort of quote unquote negative language around sleeping. The third is great relief I have experienced in true collaboration, sharing a vision, and sharing the work. So this year, at January 1st, 2022, I hired my first ever employee. I have lots of people who work with me on contract or freelance. And this year I hired my first employee. And the relationship that Kylie and I have, the way Kylie sees things through a lens that I don't see, the perspective she can hold for the scalability of the business and always holding that future vision while I'm doing what needs to be done right now is invaluable. And I am so appreciative that I have learned how to truly collaborate and that I've invited someone else in to hold the vision and do the work with me, instead of operating as I did for decades, believing that I was the only one who could do everything and I was the only one who had to do everything. So it's really been an incredibly beautiful and valuable lesson to be able to share and trust and collaborate with someone else who is holding my business with me. So those are my big three for this year. And I invite you to reflect on what are the biggest lessons you've learned in this year. And I'm already looking forward to seeing what I'm going to learn next year. So please be sure that you're subscribed to my channel. Click the little notification bell so you'll be alerted when I drop my next video. See you next time.